Hello everybody, and you're very welcome to another episode of Advocacy Works podcast. I'm Siobhan Flynn, and I'm here today with my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Philip Crosby.
Hi, I'm Claire Grove.
Yeah, well, how are we all doing?
Great.
Good, the sun is shining.
It is.
Isn't it?
It
Down
is.
the sunny southeast today.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit windy,
it
but
is.
not so bad, so it's
No,
not.
but it's dry.
It's dry, exactly. It's a great day for drying. Is that right, Philip?
Yeah.
So today we have a very special guest. Julia, you're very welcome to our podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, so we are just going to start off with a lovely, easy, relaxing question that we're asking all our guests in season 2.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what your favourite song or your favourite band is, or a favourite place you've ever visited?
My favourite band, Bon Jovi.
Very good.
Probably Living on a Prayer.
Oh, no. Favourite place you visited?
That's a harder one. I like every place I visit
yeah.
because I spent so long trying to find them in the first place.
Yeah. That's just a little icebreaker to we're going to ask all our guests in season 2, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're very welcome. So could you tell us, Julia, a little bit about yourself and what your role is within our service?
Okay. So I am the Director of Services, which makes me overall responsibility for all the services in the Southeast, from our Kilkenny Wexford services, Tipperary services and Waterford services. So I'm with the brothers since 1987, I would suggest. I'm about 38 years with the brothers.
Okay. Oh.
And I started in Limerick, and I was 14 years in Limerick, and then I came to the Southeast in 2001.
Okay. So you've been in the service a long time.
A long time.
Okay.
And had connections with the services through my previous job before I even started in the services.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
That's great. Great. Have you seen lots and lots of changes within the last
Huge
38 years then? Yeah. Good changes, I presume.
Oh, very good
yeah,
changes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Very different, I suppose, from 1980s. It's a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I remember when I was starting in the service myself.
Yes.
Who was the head chief then?
Yeah, we had a different director at that time, didn't we? Yes. So Julia had been director for many years then in the Southeast?
7.
Oh, 7. Okay, yeah, very good. So obviously this is an advocacy podcast, so that's why we kind of try and keep our focus on advocacy, don't we? So Claire would like to has a little question for you.
What do you think advocacy is important for people we support?
Why is it important for people we support? Well, primarily it gives everybody who's using the services a voice. That's what it should do. It allows people to have a say in the service that they get and to advocate for changes. And the advocacy groups speak for all the individuals in the services. So maybe not everybody's in an advocacy group, and some people go up through the structures of advocacy to, like yourselves, to regional groups. So you're representing the services nationally as well, and trying to make things better for the people who use our services through that forum.
Yeah. So would you have seen lots of change? So you've been within the service for a long time. So would you have seen lots of changes from your perspective through advocacy since, like, you've started in our service?
Absolutely. Things like people being on interview boards is probably one of the really good things. The involvement that people supported now have in the policy group and things that have come from that. That now people have a say in what goes into a policy.
Yeah, which is really important.
Really important.
Because before they didn't.
Before there wouldn't have been, no. I suppose it makes us all a bit more aware of making information accessible as well.
Yeah.
And I know from the policy group side, because I would have been I'm very involved in the policy group, that it's making us look as well, just even talking about Easy Reads has made us look now at having social work involved and people coming up with suggestions as to how we might improve how people get policies. Like the Easy Read was just that, but that's grand, but if you can't see, it's not much good to you.
Absolutely.
and we were looking at videos at one stage, but not everyone can even look at a video. So we need to be a bit more proactive on that. And I think there's work going on nationally on that, which is really, really positive.
Yeah.
But but I think the fact that people are involved in advocacy and that the advocacy group meets the board, meets the national leadership team, it makes a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
Before I was in the service, we never got the chance to meet like of you and Claire Drone after our meetings.
No, yeah. So there's there has been a big shift, hasn't there? Do you know, and I suppose we've often said that we're quite lucky within this service that there is that direct connection between people that support it and the advocates and the senior management, and it's not it doesn't happen in all services. We know that.
And I can remember going back a good few years ago that where Parkside had an issue at one stage about lunches, and this is going back quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
But you know, people in Parkside weren't happy that they couldn't or they could have their lunch in a particular place, and kind of went the whole way with it until it was changed.
Yeah.
So that was something really simple, but it was quite powerful at the time because there wasn't as much involvement with things.
Yeah, and I suppose it's the likes of Claire and Philip bringing these issues forward is how change happens.
Yeah.
Do you know, we said, you know, we do say we're not perfect yet, but we're trying our best, aren't we? Yeah.
And the advocacy conferences have been a huge change. They're just every single year they get better and better.
Yeah, they're absolute. And the national conferences.
That's in Galway this year.
Huh?
It's in Galway.
Yeah.
It is in Galway this year, yeah. We look forward to that. Up on the slow, up the west.
2 weeks before I'm married.
After you're married.
Oh, sorry, after I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 weeks after I'm married, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, see how the funds are then, Claire, won't we? See if that left.
Or not.
Yeah.
Or not,
Yeah, that'll be good. But I suppose, the conference every year has grown and grown, and only it should really, you know. And it really, we often say the changes are that people, the advocates are now leading the conference.
Yes.
It's not that the staff are standing there beside them. We're very much in the background, which is the case. Your conference, isn't it? It's not our conference anymore.
And I kind of think after seeing some of the other regions that I think we do have that a little bit more. Even the advocacy gathering last year, it was all led by yourselves, by the advocacy groups, by people supported, as opposed to staff presenting on something, which is what it was like in one of the other regions, I think.
Yes. Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, but it does happen, Do you know, I suppose, and we've learned as staff that it's good to be able to step back and give people support. Right. Philip has burning question there for you, don't you? Look, you're bursting.
No.
Yeah. Do you want to ask Julie your question then?
We believe that the advocacy structures within our services are really good. However, there are times when other things are seen more important than advocacy. How do you think we can make sure that advocacy is not forgotten when people are so busy?
Well, I suppose it's from both sides.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's lots of times when you're really busy and you can't give advocacy your full time.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a problem for us going forward, that for advocates, the people who are probably the best advocates are probably the people who are busiest.
Absolutely.
So that'll always, somebody like yourself and Claire and Grace, you know, and some of the others that are involved in so many things that it's always going to be a problem. And then with staff, I suppose, particularly because most advocacy, the majority of it happens in day services, and it's really difficult because there's a lot of pressure coming on day services to be compliant with new directions and having to do lots of paperwork, and there's so much stuff that's coming in at day service staff as well that it's hard to kind of fit everything in. So it is something that's going to probably become more of a problem before we get it solved.
Okay.
You know, we're not really in a position to have advocates, you know, that are specific. Like, we're really lucky, and it's only this year, last year that we were able to make Siobhan's post a full-time post.
Yeah.
So it'll take time, but I think there's probably a willingness to try and improve it. But you know, it's maybe looking at different ways of how it can happen. It's hard to know.
Trying to find a balance,
isn't
it? Difficult, isn't it? Sometimes I think we are getting a little bit better. That you know, in the last number of years, that advocacy is deemed, you know, a little bit higher on the, that's
Yeah.
on, you know, but it is that there's a more of an awareness, I think. Do you think, Claire?
Yeah.
Do you know, people are a bit more aware of it, and but it'll always be a struggle, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you know, to get it right.
It nearly needs to be timetabled into everyday service.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure that's possible because, it should be possible because in the full week, not
Yeah.
everybody is out all the time.
Yeah.
So it should be possible to carve out a bit of time and say, this is the time we're doing advocacy and
Yeah.
everybody can be there for that.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
way as you'd do it for some other kind of meetings.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
A new directions meeting probably has to happen like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
should be maybe prioritised that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So hopefully in the future,
Hopefully,
we get, you know, we have good, and as Philip said, and we've said it in the first season, we feel that we've really good structures in our service. We have a great connection to the national leadership team, you know, the regional management and stuff like that. So I suppose it's only a positive step then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That we can
yeah.
move things forward. But
And we need to be pushed to try and keep it more more on the agenda to try and make sure that people have the time for it.
yeah,
But it is always going to be the case
It
that
is.
the people who are busiest are the ones who are most involved in
Yeah.
it. So it's going to be really difficult.
yeah.
Like
That's
Philip,
it.
you're not going to have any time when you start
No,
doing
Philip.
your next course.
No.
no. He's a busy man. Anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm hoping to get, me and James will be doing the James go around doing cutting the grass and swimming and all that, get paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your life is going to even get more busier.
Well,
Do you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's true, I suppose. It is the people that are the busiest have the loudest voices then as well. So, yeah. Claire sitting back saying nothing at all.
I suppose it was good to see at the last advocacy conference that we had a lot of people who were new. Like, you know, every other year was kind of the same old faces
Yeah.
going off to the conference.
Yeah,
And
no,
last
yeah.
year then there was a lot of the younger, newer people
Yes,
Yeah.
who seemed to be really able to speak for themselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think the future looks good. I
The
think.
future looks
good, yeah.
good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll still be around, won't we, Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah, still rocking around.
Yeah.
yeah. Still giving out.
But then there might be a whole new chairperson then.
Yeah, well, the chairperson does change every few years, so
Do-
that's good to give
that's
other
to-
people a
yeah.
chance,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's to
You
give,
know,
sorry,
and that's
to give like a
Whoever,
better chance as well.
yeah.
you know, we didn't have it.
I don't know. I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, right.
You love it, don't you, Philip? yeah. So, anything else to ask Julia? No.
Thanks for coming.
Well, I have one more question for
That's
you.
okay.
Claire just cut you off there. So we, at the end of all of our episodes this season, we're asking everybody who has kindly come and talk to us what their most important right is to them. And I know it's not something that we really think about ourselves in our lives. And I've really put you on the hot spot there now.
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose. Oh, right.
So an example, I suppose, Philip would very much say one of his very most important rights would be relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The right to get married, education. Claire said, getting married.
Getting married, yeah.
Yeah, family
Yes.
is very important
Yes.
to me.
Yeah, I suppose it's a really good question because I suppose it highlights the difference to some degree.
Yeah.
That you have to think about the rights that are important to you and try and fight for them.
Yeah.
And people like myself and Siobhan, they're automatic to a large degree. You know, you're kind of...
We don't think about it.
You don't have to think about it, like what your rights would be in any particular circumstance. But I suppose family would be probably the biggest one for me.
Yeah. So, we're sorry for throwing that curveball there for you.
I thought I said no hard questions.
No. We didn't think that was that hard.
No.
But I suppose, the point really is that
It
we
is.
don't really think
We
about
don't.
our own
No.
rights.
Yeah.
Whereas Philip and Claire and Grace and everybody we support have to fight for their rights and stuff. So,
absolutely.
and I suppose it's important that you see that
Yeah.
your rights and everybody's rights are the same.
Yeah.
But that education and relationships is very important to you, whereas it may not be necessarily to other people.
I know.
But that That's okay too, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it's hard sometimes for maybe us to appreciate how important they are when we don't have to think about them. Like, it certainly now, having the question thrown at me kind of makes me think a little bit about, aren't we really lucky?
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
And even getting married for me is actually hard, because before I said, oh, I'm not getting married, I'm not doing this, doing that, and here I am, actually nearly married.
Yeah.
Actually, it's counting down the months now,
Yep.
Claire, aren't you? Yeah, but that's important to you,
It is.
isn't it? Even though before it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't something you ever considered.
No.
And now it is something very
is,
important to you.
yeah.
And the right to be able to get married, like everybody.
And I suppose a
Like
number of
everybody
years
else.
ago that wouldn't have been as easy. Although we've had, you're not the first one in the services,
No.
so
No.
there was trailblazers before you.
Yeah. So, but I suppose it is
But it
just
is.
so it's so important that
It's so important, yeah.
we can support you in any way we can.
Yeah.
That
I
you
know
can
that,
have a wonderful day in October. And I can't wait.
I said never, and here I am. Like I said, I'm in the process of it now.
Yeah.
I'm after setting my date and everything.
Yeah, you're all ready to go now. Yeah. Planning in action.
Jeez.
Is that right, Claire? Yeah. But so I think that's it, Julia.
Okay,
Thank you very much
Thanks,
for
Joel.
coming
Thanks for
today. We
inviting
know
me.
we are a very busy woman, but we really
Cheers.
appreciate you coming to our episode today. So I will just end the episode today, and it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
With me.
And goodbye from me.